So the impact of Africa on my life personally and my life as in ministry really probably started back in 1954 when my grandparents, Dallas and Kay Washer, first started for Africa. And they served as missionaries in the Niger for 18 years. And then they moved in 1972, they moved to Togo, West Africa, and began a ministry work there. And it was there that their 4 kids were raised on the mission field, and which my dad, Dennis Washer, was raised on the mission field. And as he grew up, he surrendered his life to ministry. And so then he went back, got married, and went back to Togo, West Africa. And it was there in Togo that I was able to grow up and spent 3 years, 7, 8, 9 years old, and then 10 years old in America, and then back in Africa, 11, 12, and 13 years old. And so Togo really helped to shape who I am today. And it really shaped our family today, shaped our ministry, and it really shaped every part of my life. And it was there in that location in Togo, West Africa, that I trusted Christ as my Savior. It was there that I was baptized in a river. And it was there that I began to see the ministry up close and personal, and watched as my parents learned how to trust the Lord and how to serve the Lord, and the sacrifices that they went through, and the joy and the fun that they had in ministry, and how they included us as kids in ministry. And so it's been now 2024, it's been 35 years since I have been in Togo. And so it is a thrill, it's a joy, it's really a dream come true to be able to go back now and to take our 3 boys with us, and to trace some of the steps that I was able to be a part of back 35 years ago. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start in Lomé, in the capital city. And I have great memories in Lomé. Lomé was the place that my dad would work on the airplane, and he would always take me with him, and we would spend a lot of time together, him working on the airplane for the mission. And wonderful memories of being able to spend that time with my dad. And it was actually in Lomé. We hoped to visit the old palace where my grandmother was honored and by the president, then President Eyadema, and received a great high award for her work on the mission field and establishing the blind center there. And so we'll visit Lomé, and then we'll visit Palimé and do a national hoops tournament in Palimé. And Palimé is the location of the blind center where my grandparents started many years ago, and still ongoing. Palimé is the place where my grandfather is buried out there at the blind center. And then Palimé has the house that I trusted Christ as my Savior. My mom led me to the Lord. And not too far from there is just a village, and where my dad had started a church with my grandfather. And it was at that village church in the river there that I was baptized, in the village of Wume. And then we'll head north 6 hours to Kara, where we spent our last years in ministry there before leaving in 1989. And Kara is a place where, as I was a little bit older, I could see firsthand how ministry was supposed to operate. And again, the joys and the sacrifices all mixed together, and how God would provide the needs of our family, and how people were trusting Christ, how a small church was growing, and the church plant there, and the trials and the difficult things, and the fun and the joys of ministry as well. And so again, Togo, West Africa, really shaped every part of me. It helped from those early years, just give me a burden for souls, helped shape a philosophy and a love for ministry and a love for family and ministry, and it helped remind me and establish that ministry is full of sacrifices, but it's also something that is so joy filled and so much fun all at the same time. And so the goals are to really to look back and to remember the things that God has done and really how He is using those early years and using them currently now in my life. And there are things that I've learned in those years that I'm passing on to my kids as they have a heart and a burden for ministry as well. And so it is an unbelievable joy to be able, after 35 years, to go back and to step foot in Togo, West Africa once again.
Lauren, you want to make a Preacher's Kids video? Lauren, let's make Preacher's Kids. Preacher's Kids video, Hayden? You asked for this.
I'm taking 4 doxycycline.
4 malaria pills, all at once. Give me my pills, man.
Did you take yours last night?
Yeah.
Did you get sunburned yet?
Yeah. I'm sunburned already thinking about Africa.
These pills make you sunburned.
Oh.
You don't even have to have the sun.
So you can...
I'm already making friends with animals. I ain't even left yet. Flying on me.
Bro's gonna get dengue fever, bro.
In America?
What's up, guys? Preacher's Kids here. Today we're going to Africa.
Florida State's QB.
This is Florida State's QB. You might recognize her from the OG iconic video that gathered 1 million views worldwide.
You want me to recreate it?
This is Hayden Washer, who I can't zoom in on selfie mode. Hayden Washer, who became famous through When Homeschoolers Go Shopping. This is Pastor Mike, who got famous for this is what our church fan route looks like. We're gonna go Africa, guys. Okay, I don't understand. Why do you have your... Why? Video?
Oh, we're back.
We're back. Let's see the fit, Logan. See the fit. Bro's ready to go hiking. Hey guys, sorry it's been a while since we videoed.
Some new developments are taking place.
Some new developments.
I found a girl.
Okay, well that's very vague. Guys, we need to make an epic shot. Guys.
Did you guys plan for this? Did I plan for this?
Guys, we need to make an epic shot.
I'd rather be flying on an albatross than that thing.
What?
He said that's our plan. So
What are your expectations for Africa?
Hoping to see the pyramids.
Seatbelt sign and keep the aisle clear of all carry-on items.
Guys, we're here in the chapel. Logan's about to give us the word.
The word of the Lord came. Hold on. Hold on. I'm getting a call from the Lord.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Here's P. Mikey. He's getting ready for
Sunday.
He's getting ready for his message. He's reading the Quran. What's up, guys? Famous Preacher's Kids coming here. To all you millions of subscribers, we're in the DC airport. We just had so many fans coming up to us trying to get our autograph. I've had to get security out here. Very good. What are your expectations?
Give him the word.
Amen.
From Habakkuk.
Oh, this guy right here?
No, that's Haggai.
Oh, who's Habakkuk?
Me.
Oh.
I'm gonna drop my phone. Where the Sigma are we? Feels good though. Fresh air. Bro said just put it on me.
Tourism every time in Morocco. Every year, 2 million. Yeah.
So in the city, can you use US dollars?
Dollars?
Yeah. Tu peux utiliser US dollars pour l'argent dans la ville?
Yeah.
C'est possible.
Change? Huh?
C'est possible.
Where we go tomorrow?
Tomorrow maybe the big mosque.
Mosque.
Well, guys, we made it to Morocco. We're in a hotel now. Looks like the Great Wolf Lodge. I already used that joke, but I'm using it again. Bro does not know how to get in. What? That's someone else's room, bro.
Is this comforting?
Why is bro?
Help us. Alright, we're all in here, guys.
Yo, bro, this door is like the door of a castle, bro.
This is our room.
Bro, crossy roads, bro. Playing crossy roads in Morocco. So we're here in Morocco for a little bit. We didn't bring an adapter, so we're going to electronic store to get an adapter because you kind of need an adapter to survive in a different country. So that's what we're doing right now.
All that water is too heavy. I'll put it in my bag. I got room, yeah.
Having fun, Logan?
Yeah.
مني بدا ديال الشي فريق اللي بدلو يديروا هما داروا هذا بزاف ديال المدربين اختاروا انهم يلعبوا بلوك كيما لعبنا حنا في
So you get into the whole beach area. Mama would not be happy. Boy, would she not be happy.
Boy, oh boy, we got lost in Morocco.
I can't find another one, and 47 minutes later, I'll walk to the Starbucks. Hopefully, I'm riding home about that.
I'm riding home, not this whole place. Dear home.
What if I could just hail any car?
Currently trying to find a taxi to get to Morocco Mall, and we are struggling. Post for the video, Logan.
Women drivers are the same all around the world.
Oh my goodness.
Act like you're not American. But it's too late.
Mike is on a mission.
I like the carpet on the dashboard.
Yeah, for real.
I appreciate that.
Bro's thinking about going in.
They want you to pay for everything. Plan de Dieu pour votre pays, le Morocco. Oui. Ça c'est bien.
Vous êtes
Look at my map.
Whoa.
I think it's back the way we came.
Back the way we came. No way.
Let's flip a coin. Let's cast lots.
Guys, we're lost in the markets.
Let's go eat some definitely cooked meat. And bread. Yeah, let's go this way.
It's short. Logan, you want a bird?
Yeah.
He Mike's about to buy a bird.
There's 4 turtles in there.
You aren't diseased, are you? Just asking.
I'm gonna take one of those, buy it, take it home, put it on in my carry-on.
Look like I've been seeing you guys everywhere. I see you in America and I see you in Togo. Yeah, you're supposed to be here at 2 o'clock.
Shop right. Let's take that. How long was the layover in Morocco?
It was over. We spent the night.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, because I saw the post when your wife posted that you guys were leaving. Like it was almost like you guys were leaving on the 2nd.
yeah, it was a long trip because we had to. I booked it from New York because it was cheaper.
Okay.
But then to go to GSP, we went to DC and then New York and then Customs. So how long does it take to get deposited?
2 hours.
Do they still have like gendarmes and stuff?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of.
And then what do you tell them?
So most of the time they're gonna stop you and ask you for something, you know, like
Cadeau?
no, that's not like cadeau, but just trying to figure out like if you're missing something, like you know you don't have a driver license or you don't have your insurance, you didn't do your how you say that, you know, routine checkups on the car and stuff like that, and just try to get something out of you.
I got the car all by myself without you. That was an experience. Exchanged money, and we're good. But the car is much smaller than what I ordered. I don't know how we're gonna get all the luggage in there. It's gonna be a problem.
Oh, we got a smaller car.
We have 7 suitcases and a small car and 4 humans.
We can leave one of us.
I only see 3 humans here.
I say we realize one over behind.
Okay, I'll stay here.
All in
I
favor,
got you.
all in favor of Hayden.
Oh, me.
It's 2 against 2. All in favor of me. All in favor of Hunter.
Bro.
You're high maintenance.
All right, let's
We
get
get
rid
rid
of
of you, we can get rid of a lot of medicine.
I forgot my asthma medicine.
You forgot it?
Yeah,
You forgot to take it?
I forgot it. It's not gonna take it at home anyways.
Well, you didn't bring it?
I have my inhaler though, and my nebulizer, so we're good. I just double checked. So.
You just wanted to cut out the middleman and skip right to having it.
Yeah.
Emergency.
I'm trying to make the video cooler.
Let's just go right to the hospital.
Let's make like an action scene where I'm like dying of an asthma attack. We're at Russia, me to the hospital.
But it's all fake.
It's all fake.
So what do you guys want to do? Go to the market after we eat, take our malaria medicine?
Do you want to do that?
Do you guys really want to do that or not?
I want to
want
stay
to
here.
take it before we.
I like it right here. I don't want to go outside.
Yeah, I don't mind it in here.
I'm scared.
I can stare at that fake flower.
It's not fake. That's just how they grow in Africa.
Exactly like that with the cactus on the other side.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting.
And did you touch that?
No?
You touching it.
Okay. What? That's concerning.
Did the passport health lady say that?
Don't touch the fake flowers.
Yeah. Anyway, should we leave?
We just live here.
We have money. We have a car. We have doxycycline.
We're chilling.
Coursing through our veins as we speak.
Oh, this bed was unexpectedly hard.
Yeah. Y'all's beds are like that?
Yeah, my bed's hard. I mean, soft.
Yeah, my bed's
The
really
king
soft.
size
Mine are
beds
hard,
soft.
bro.
My bed's
I got really rocks.
You had an opportunity, but you passed up on it.
That's true. I get to
The
sleep
twin
by
size
myself.
must be super,
Yeah.
super
I get to
hard.
set the AC to what I
This is
want.
fine.
And
Maybe someone could sleep right here. It'd be a little more comfortable. Yeah, I was thinking, man, these beds are soft, and I said that to them, and they were like, "What? It's the twin beds. Maybe if you put them together, it'll become soft."
Like
magic?
Alright, then I'll have my wallet.
Did
Did you say wallet really loud?
I'm gonna hide my wallet.
Oh, Cafe Donuts. I heard they're pretty good.
You heard? Where did you hear that from?
But I woke up early. I went to ask the locals what the best places.
I mean,
I promise you, nothing is as it seems.
Wow.
good thing there's a tripod in the middle.
Was that on the whole time?
Yeah.
Let's give me some great photos.
Can I sit up front so I can video you?
You help me with this. Help you? Help me.
Please help me. I'm about to be robbed.
I'll back up aimlessly.
You're about to be robbed.
Back up aimlessly.
I'd like for you to read that. So young, so pretty, so white.
What?
I think he wants money, John.
Gate for us, right? Find a few friends. You have termites? Number 12.
It's like asking these other white people, why are y'all here?
Because they went the best burgers. What it? Yeah, you need an XE.
Y'all pouring it in the cup? I don't get that. I like out of can better anyways. So good.
Yeah. At the hotel is fine.
What you looking at, Hayden? Welcome to Lome Ninja Warrior. We have the fearless Logan Washer and the abominable Hayden Washer. He said, I'm not doing it. Okay. Alright, there's one contestant. The fearless Logan Washer has dropped out. Keep going! Don't give up! Never give up, Hayden.
So last night we got here in Togo, it's about, or in Lome, it's 3 a.m., something like that. It took us about 2 hours in the airport. It was super exciting to have Kaku meet us at the airport, and he's my friend that I grew up with. His mom was our helper in 2 different cities, and so she helped my mom and helped with really cooking and watching us kids. And so Kaku he's about the same age as me, and we have a lot of memories that we go way back on, just doing different stuff here in Palime and then in Kara. So when we arrived in Lome, we got to the hotel super late, And today we just got one day to hang out here in Lomé before we go to Polymay tomorrow. If you're talking about tracing steps in Lomé, I don't have a lot of steps to trace personally here. I did spend some time in at least the capital city with my dad. We would travel from Polymay to the airport here and work on his airplane at the airport here in Lomé. And so I have that memory of just being here with my dad, and he would spend hours working on his airplane and I'd help him with that. And then of course there was the time where he actually took his keys and his wallet and handed them to a guy that was working there with us, and he went up in the airplane to test it, and that was a little bit scary. And so that's one memory that I have here. But my grandparents, when they first got to Togo, they were here in Lomé for their first few years of ministry. We ended up here at this place that I'd never been here before. We're looking for a safe place to eat and a nice place to eat, and we found this restaurant, and I think there's a hotel here and right by the beach, and it's really cool. So we all had a hamburger, and it's really good. We're going to the market and look for some souvenirs, and then we're going to the palace, and then we're going to try to get a good night's sleep so we can get up tomorrow morning and go to Polymay. It's about a 2-hour drive.
Give a life lesson, P. Mike. Tell us what it is.
So when they're little in the village, depending on what tribe they're from, they cut and make a scar, like 2 here or 1 here, wherever, and so that's their tribe. So they can tell you what tribe they're from. So if you look at their face, some people are good at figuring out just by where their scar is what tribe they're from. Those containers remind me, we used to wait several months for a container to get here and all our stuff. And when it got here, it was a big day. Then we would keep the container. My dad used it for like a garage. He could work.
Bro is literally cleaning our window.
I would give him change if I had change. Or he's washing our car without us even wanting him to. Out of the busy place.
They're gaming, bro. Y'all gaming? Togo, and at the base of the mountain is a hospital. That's where Jonathan was born a long time ago. This is a road that has bumps without warning. Oh, hold on, guys. Hold on.
banana trees in our yard. And one time my dad told us for Christmas we weren't going to be able to have a Christmas tree, that we're going to have to use a banana tree, which we were going to go chop down and put in our living room for our Christmas. And then he surprised us because they had brought a fake tree from America. It was a good day in the Washer household.
Well, that's exciting.
Oh, it was. Too bad there was nothing under the tree when Christmas came.
He's goated.
This is where I lived for 3 years. This is where the city I got saved in, and near the place I got baptized in. And here we have a head-on collision. Conference room.
You're saying this is the most expensive hotel? Where? Where?
It's right there. Just because it has a dirt road and a goat sitting out there doesn't
mean anything?
Doesn't mean anything. I wonder if that goat comes to the hotel. See him? Do you guys see a hamburger or pizza? After lunch, we're going to go to the Baptist church where my grandfather started. And then we're going to go to the first house where I lived. And then after that, we'll go to our second house that we lived. And then we'll end up at the Blind Center, Village of Light. This is the house where I lived for 2 years, and there was another house, there was another year. And this is the house that I got saved in, one of the back rooms right here. And we used to play in this yard here. It used to be a little bit bigger. They built on the right side right there, that new construction. So that used to be more like the backyard or the side yard. We had a swing set out here. And then this wall right here, I could remember when I first got saved, I would meet, there were some African kids that were my friends, and that's where I first tried to witness to anybody in my life, right there at the corner of that wall. They would step up on some rocks, and we would talk over the wall, and I would try to witness to them. And then right across the road is another building. It looks like it's some business now, but it used to be the missionary school. And that's where we just walk across there to school. I think we're going to walk in here and just see if we can take some pictures. Yeah, it's something set. This is unbelievable. My swing set used to be. Yep, these are all rooms.
Have they changed it?
They've made it into a hotel.
Well, I mean, like,
But this part is the same.
but they added this back here.
This is it.
You nervous?
Oh yeah.
Was we to cry?
This is it, the living room.
Really?
Yeah. This is the living room. Oh, this is so small in my room. Back there was still the kitchen. It's still the kitchen.
Can we go back?
You know what my sin of my youth was?
Oh boy.
Stealing money from this room right here.
What?
Yeah.
Is it a confession?
This was the closest I can to being to where I got saved was right here. Because this was my parents' room in here. You know, one's in the end, and this was our room right here. And this is where I got saved. And this is where I go in there. Take a picture of this. Because this used to be the school. Yeah. But this wall wasn't here, so it was just one room. What I remember about this house is that when we lived here, a taxi used to pull up every morning during school, and all of us kids would get in the taxi. We'd go up to the mission house or the school, which is in the hospital about 45 minutes from there. So my parents would put us in a taxi every morning and not see us until we got home. They were literally trying to get us kidnapped so they didn't have to pay for our college education. But it did not succeed. We were almost here. Also used to have a wall. Ephraim. Je m'appelle Mike Washer. Ma grand-mère et Titi Maman.
Oh! Bienvenue.
Merci.
Ah, c'est bien.
Oui.
Ok. Vous êtes venu à Tico?
À Lomé.
Oui.
Après ça ici. Nous, ça fait longtemps que je ne parlais pas le français.
Oui.
Mais si c'est possible, je veux prendre une photo ici
Dans le centre. Ok. No problem.
Yeah.
So who runs it now?
So where
It's still Washers that run it?
we did football out here. Oh, just
Football or soccer?
Who was the last washers that were here?
bring you back up top. So this is the grave where my grandfather, Dallas Washer, was buried. So that brings me back to when I was 13, and we had just come from the hospital, and that's where he died of a heart attack. And so I met my parents in their house over there, and we had the burial service. There's a long procession from the church all the way here, and so yeah, as a 13-year-old, I can remember putting the shovel of dirt in the grave. And that was a hard day obviously for our whole family, for me as a 13-year-old too. But now it's like standing here after knowing what ministry is like, and evangelism and church planting and just ministry in general, raising kids in ministry. I think it means more just knowing how faithful that Grandpa was and the things that he went through, and reading it in the book. And it's not just not my grandpa. He's like a hero, a hero of just a model of being faithful and sacrificing, and how to raise your family and ministry, all that. This is my grandma and grandpa's house. So we used to, especially me and Michelle, we used to come stay with them overnight. Like I remember running there's a long hallway in there, that's their bedroom on that side, so we would run from one end to the other and like jump on their bed. That was our Michael Washer.
Michael Washer?
Yeah.
C'est le fils
de Dennis Washer.
Dennis Washer? Ouais. Je ne connais pas Dennis.
Ouais. Ron
Washer, ouais. Je connais Ron. Ouais. Ah, ok. Et c'est comme ça. Vous êtes à l'hôpital?
Non, à Palimé. Pour 3 ans et 3 ans à Cara.
Ah, ok.
Oui.
Voilà. Ils sont tous partis à Togo et à Mango. Oui, ils sont ici comme avant. Ok. Oui. Il a fait seulement 6 mois.
You don't want to drive in this?
No.
It'd be a fun adventure though.
That probably washed out of it. So we need to get these 2 suitcases out and then start pumping up the 2 basketballs that we're going to use. And then I need to put this up somewhere.
Is there tape?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, we want to welcome you to the National Hoops 3-on-3 tournament.
Mensa. Your son here? Oh, really? Yeah.
What's up?
This is Hunter.
Hunter,
This is
yeah.
Mensa.
I remember.
We were in Bali Mate together.
Ah, okay.
I thought you were gonna find me a monkey. Where's my monkey?
What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. We got stranded in Africa. I'm not sure how we got here, but we're here. Help me. There's Logan. Wait, where's Logan? There he is. Logan showed his forehead for y'all. This is Hayden Washer. Peace out. Good night. Be well. Oh no! What have you done?
Christ also hath once suffered for sin.
Parce que Christ a souffert une fois pour les péchés
The just for the unjust.
et juste pour les injustes,
That he might bring us to God.
pour qu'il puisse nous ramener à Dieu.
How many of you understand the word separation?
Combien d'entre vous comprennent la signification du mot séparation?
Separation.
La séparation.
Separation can be something very good or it can be something very bad.
La séparation peut être quelque chose de bon et à la fois être quelque chose de très mauvais.
So we're in Wume, and this is the river that runs through the village of Wume. It's more like a creek, but this is where the river that I got baptized in. I'm not sure of the exact spot. I don't think it was this spot, but we just found one of the paths that went down to the river. And so somewhere along here, they probably dammed it up so it was a little bit deeper, and that's where I got baptized. So this is the church that my grandfather started, and it's doing really, really well. We missed the service today, but lots of people know Grandpa and Grandma and my dad and Uncle Ron.
Edward.
Looks like they play basketball court. Yeah, this is the Sunday school class that I attended. The walls weren't, all those walls weren't here. So part of the tracing steps was to visit the blind center, and we got to the front gate, and when we got into the gate, I didn't really recognize where we were because a lot of things have changed and they've added a lot of new buildings. And so we met the guard and then started walking, and I was walking towards I thought was my grandparents' house, and then it hit me all of a sudden when I saw the place where my grandfather was buried, and I wasn't expecting for it to come up that quick. And so it was overwhelming. Just memories sort of rushed back when I was 13 and the funeral. So all of that kind of was rushing through my head as I stood there. And it was special, like just special being with my boys there and seeing that after 35 years. The National Hoops Tournament was just a joy to be able to be doing the first National Hoops Tournament in Togo. Got to meet Mensa. He was a childhood friend. Hadn't seen him in several years, and we just got, the three of us, Kaku and Mensa and I, got to just talk about some of the good old days in Palame, and they were sharing stories with me that I had forgotten about. And everyone was a huge, huge help to run the tournament, especially Kaku. And I just was thinking, who knew, 30 years ago that we would be running a tournament together and seeing people get saved. And it was awesome to stand under a tree and to have people gathered around, the players gathered around, and then people that had, people selling things, and people came to watch. Somewhere over 60 people that were there, and to stand under a tree outside giving just the simple gospel and to see people get saved. And that was a familiar scene. It was first for me in Togo, but it reminded me of my grandpa doing the same thing in villages that I was with him in, that he gave the gospel, and then my dad doing the same thing. So that was super special, using the sport of basketball, which was a little bit surprising how many people love basketball, and 9 teams came, and already talking about next year and how they could get even more people to come. But that was a special, special day to see that many people get saved, and then to run a tournament with my childhood friends, and then just to be able to preach the gospel to that many Togolese people. I had forgotten about how long it would take to get to Wume, and the roads were so bad, and I had forgotten about all that, but it was reminded quickly that it was a little bit more difficult getting there. But we're thankful to get to Wume and to walk around the same places that as a kid I would skip Sunday school and try to run around the village and play with the animals, and to see. It took us a little while. We finally found the river that runs through the village, and somewhere along that river is where I was baptized, and so I got to see that part, and that was a special thing. And then to go to church. They have a new building, so we didn't find the old building. I'm not sure where the old building is, but we found a brand new building that was just recently built for the church there. And this is a church that my grandpa started and my dad pastored for a while. And as a kid, that's where I went to church and went to Sunday school there and went to church there. Then we got to church late, but we were at the main church in Palame, and that was really special too, because people were coming up and asking me whose son I was, and they remembered, of course they remembered Grandpa and Grandma, and they remembered my dad and my Uncle Ron, and the deacons really wanted me to meet with them and to give them some just a challenge from the Bible, and just special to have so many people introduce themselves and tell me how they were connected to our family or how they were connected to our ministry, and just share different stories. And I met a young man that has been teaching at the Blind Center for 10 years, and he helped with translation in some of these conversations. And it was pretty special because he grew up under Grandma's ministry and as a blind student, and now he's back and teaching there. And I told him that I'm sure that when we get to heaven that Grandma's going to be so thankful and proud of him for his faithfulness and carrying on part of the ministry that she started there at the Blind Center.
Literally asking for us to get arrested right now.
So I had money that I needed to exchange, but I just passed the bank, and so I hadn't exchanged the money. So I only had 9,000 francs in my wallet. That's all I had. Then I had some dollars. So they pulled us over and said that the baggage can't be here because it's not safe. Not that anyone else in this country is doing things unsafe. And so I said we just have too much stuff because we came from America, and you know, we have so much bags that it can't fit in the bag. And he said, well, you can't pass here unless you pay the fine. So I walked back there and they were like super strict, and then I just explained that, you know, we're from America and that we have a lot of stuff, and then I explained that I showed him my wallet that I only had 9,000. And so then he started settling down, and he was real kind and told the other guy that they should only charge us 5,000, but they were going to charge us 20,000. That was the original price, 20,000. And then we just kind of smiled our way to 5,000. And now we're free. Now the gendarmes, they want to stop people to, basically they're making money. I mean, they're saying that some stuff is not safe or it's not packed right or you can't do this or whatever, but, and they want to see your paperwork, which I couldn't figure out which paperwork they wanted at first, but he was satisfied with what I showed him in the license. But then he's just gonna, they give you a price, a fine. And our fine was 20,000, which is how much, Logan?
Like $33.
Like $30 or something. And all I had was 9,000. So, and then they just said, well, we'll take 5,000. We took a taxi, my dad and I took a taxi from Palime up here to this market in Adeta, and I put the bikes on top, and then they just let us off up here, and then we rode our bikes back to Palime. It's like an all-day thing. So for a year while we were in Palime, we took a taxi every day, and it's about a 40-minute drive up to this missionary school. So there was probably about, I don't know, 8 or 10 missionary kids that went to school here. So for a whole school year we did that, and then a taxi would pick us up and take us back home about 40 minutes. So this was our school for a year. It was attached to one of these trees right here, but the wood, the way that it was built, it had these bars in it and like support pieces. So he went off as hard as he could. He always did things way harder than anybody else. Went back and he slipped off and he landed inside those cross beams like this and broke his ribs. This is the Cropsey's house. I would stay in this house. I would stay in this house a lot. We used to drive a tractor up here and motorcycles up and down here. And then that should be the airstrip back in there. It's a long court. It's not supposed to be full court.
So you played basketball here?
Yeah. So we're here at the Mission Hospital in Chico, and my memories here are I went to school here for a year, but then we helped with some of the buildings of the very first buildings. So there's so many buildings here now for 35 years, and most of them I don't even recognize. But this is one of the first buildings they used for the hospital. Now not all the hospital buildings are up there. But this is where, somewhere around here, there was a stump, and I think they put the containers over there. Me and my friend Josh are walking, so that's where we're the ones that found Grandpa when he had his heart attack. And then we told Mr. Anderson, who was a nurse who lived in this house right here, and then they rushed him to the hospital part, and this is where Grandpa died in either this building or that building up there. And then I also spent time here with the Cropseys, and their house is here, which I recognize, and then the Andersons' house is one of the first 2 houses that were built here. And then worked on the airstrip, which was over here with my dad and others trying to get it ready for the airplane. Boo Boo, bro, I've been looking for you. You remember your great-great-great-grandpa? Me and him were buds. Got an itch? Boo Boo. Boo Boo. Is that your name? You have a cool cage, man.
He's living it up over here.
Who was the pastor? Josh Tice. Oh, yeah. Josh Tice comes to PCC, doesn't he? L'école Centrale, there's a... Komodo dragon?
Yes, also Komodo dragon.
I didn't even know they had those here. Place, I don't know if you know Alderman. I have some bitterness against them, but... Don't get the motorcycle. So dark. So how old is the oldest washer? Kendall. Kendall? He's 20 science. So,
you going to school?
Hey there, fellow hiker.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You should get your backpack up. You saw where it hit?
Fucking, we found in the jungle. We've been lost for 20 years.
I'm getting text.
stood on this bridge right here. This is Central Cara, the very middle of this crossroads right here.
Say something.
Two. Play. Play is the word play.
Play. Play.
You both want one? Daddy, do you want one?
I want one.
Yeah, I'll take a orange.
I'll take it.
Bonjour. Bonjour, monsieur.
Get out the shot, bro.
Oh. Okay.
Are those energy levels? It's not this far. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Wow! You did it! Wow, you did it! Okay, I'm gonna talk to these people. That's crazy! You are amazing! Oh, we were praying this morning that we would find it, so the Lord used you.
So that means I'm going to double the price too. So that's 2,000.
They redid the roof. It's not concrete anymore. It's tin. What's the building you said his office is? You can Bonsoir. Comment ça va? Est-ce que tu peux m'aider avec quelque chose? Quand je suis un petit garçon, ça c'est mon maison. Mais ça fait longtemps. Oui, c'est ici. Et il y a une église ici. J'habite ici pour 3 ans. Ici? Oui, dans la maison ici. Est-ce que je peux entrer et prendre les photos ici? Pas dans la maison, seulement ici. Oh, merci. This was the cage for the monkey. Right here. This is my dad's office right here. So this is our school right here.
Wow.
All this building right here. So this is my dad's office. This was all, that was storage, and this was all the school. Right, so that tree used to be a guava tree, but I don't know if that's a guava tree or not. And that was the entrance. That was a kitchen right there.
That's crazy.
And that was one of the bedrooms back there. So there was a clothesline that was hanging around here. And when I rode that horse, I would ride around here. That's crazy. But this is where the church started. So my dad preached right here. This was all filled with chairs, and it just filled up this porch. And that was our Sunday school and our church and everything. The baptism pool is over here, and they've taken it down, and this was our field, our cornfield right here. I cannot believe we found it. Papu coming in clutch. Isn't that crazy?
See how you have church over here on your porch. It's really big.
Yeah.
This was my bedroom out here. This was my bedroom right here. An altar here so he could built an altar out front here so he could explain it in person. Literally with rocks, he built an altar so then he could demonstrate what Abraham and Isaac was. The story of Abraham and Isaac. But people would come, he delivered babies out in this road right here, and then people would come for like treating snake bites and malaria and whatever. I gave a meningitis shot right here. Thank you. Mike Washer. These are my sons, Hayden, Hunter, and Logan.
Okay, welcome.
And you're the pastor here?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So my dad is Dennis Washer.
Oh.
Yeah. So he's the one that started the church at the house. So I
Yes.
grew up here in Palime and then Cara for 3 years.
You said you are Mike.
Yes.
There is another one, Dennis.
That's my dad.
Okay.
You know him?
Mm-mm. I heard about him.
Okay.
I heard about him.
So when we left in 1989 is when my grandfather died, Dallas Washer. And then I think after us was the Aldermans.
Yes.
And
Yes.
then I'm not sure what happened after that. So the church, was this the second building, the church?
Yes.
There was another one, right?
Not a building, but just a hut.
A hot dog, okay. So then how long have you been in here?
I think I came here when it was already built here.
Okay.
They tell the story, but I don't have the years when they moved from there to here.
Okay.
But I think they didn't spend more than 5 years there.
I see. Okay. So it's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I was here in 2004.
Okay. He was telling me about you with the church because I was wondering. Okay. So he was helpful. So he works
Et les petits-fils de celui qui a commencé cette église. Applaudissez! We have here the son and grandchildren of the person who started this church.
This is a very, very special time for me and for my 3 boys.
C'est un moment spécial pour moi et mes enfants, mes 3 garçons.
And it's so amazing to me what God has done with this church through the years.
Et c'est merveilleux pour moi de voir ce que Dieu a fait à travers cette église durant des années.
And it's just a reminder to me to continue to just be faithful to the Lord every single day. One thing is true is this word will always work.
Une chose qui est vraie est que cette parole du Seigneur va toujours travailler.
Another thing is true is what I find in Psalm 123. The Bible says, "Unto thee lift up mine eyes, O thou that dwellest in the heavens." We can always depend upon God, no matter where we are. Thank you so much for your faithfulness to the Lord, and I want to thank your pastor for his faithfulness to this church.
Je voudrais vous remercier pour votre fidélité en tant que membre de cette église et la fidélité de votre pasteur au service de cette église.
I'm excited to share with my dad the things that I learned here tonight.
Et je suis excité d'aller partager avec mon papa toutes les choses merveilleuses que j'ai apprises ce soir ici.
Merci beaucoup.
Ah, merci à vous.
À ce moment, il nous a donné la main. Son fils est venu ouvrir l'église avant que moi je n'aille. week-end nous quand je rentre.
What's up, guys?
Hey, how you doing? Today we're
Day 11. I mean,
day 11. We're going to a safari.
we're gonna go feed Hunter to the lions.
Yep. Wait. Wait. I didn't agree to this. Wait. Hold up.
C'est la maman.
Ah. You got a hitch or what?
Kitty, 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 kitty.
Hi. That growl, it's intimidating. Just looking at us. Probably nothing because they're full. That's true. You can never do this in the States because it's like they're angry or playing. Oh my goodness.
Hey, Mama, just over that one.
Merci. Merci. Comme ici il y a courant là, il ne veut pas s'approcher. Vous voyez?
He gave in. No, not giving in to the temptation. How was our car going to make it back?
The 5-step bridge when they found you.
Do you get service on that? Out there, I'm not on the street.
Don't be afraid. Okay. You come to enter and visit your visit normally. Okay. You understand?
Yeah.
When we have a
What'd you say then? You said we could go in.
I'm scared, bro.
Okay.
Here you go, buddy. Here you go. It sucks it like a hose. So cool. Here, what do you do? Just hold your hand out like this?
Hold it up like a horse.
Like this. How do I see if I get run over?
Oh, right in the mouth. You're a gentle giant, aren't you? Huh? You're a gentle giant?
Other ones are like a lot bigger than this, aren't they?
Yeah, legends, on peut pas.
Mais peut-être, je peux voir.
Mais à la rivière, si c'est chaque.
Hippo, rhino, hippo.
This one is dinosaurs. The above is hippopotamus.
Oh, okay.
It's a small one.
So when I used to live here in Cara, what we'd do is we'd come up here and just swim in the pool during the day. And so there's one time that me and my friend Matt Cropsey were here, and we were just swimming, which is where I learned to swim. My dad taught me to swim here. And an African lady jumped in the deep end, and we were the only other ones here. And so we jumped in, and Matt pulled her from the top, and I pushed her from underneath, and we rescued her right here in this pool. Well, we took a really long trip from Palime up to Cara, and Cara is where we lived for 3 years, and we wanted to find the house that we lived in for 3 years, and that took a little bit of, took some time. So we went down some roads and walked some places, and finally Kaku just got on the phone with us and FaceTime, and we finally found the house. It's really cool. The lady let us come in and take some pictures. And not a lot has changed. Or some things have changed and built on and changed some things, but most of it is the same. And then we found the church that my dad started, so we took pictures of the porch where it first started. Then they moved to another location with just a thatched roof, and then they just built a building just a few years ago, and it's doing really well. So now the church has about 150 people, has a Christian school with about 200. They planted 5 churches, and they're starting on their 6th church plant this year. They just recently started on it. So that was super encouraging to meet the pastor there, and I got to speak at the Wednesday night prayer meeting. And there were some people there that knew my dad and remembered, actually, one guy remembered me when I was just a kid, and knew my grandpa as well. So then today we got to go see some animals, which is pretty cool. And then we're going back the long road back to Lome, the capital city, and then flying out on Sunday.
What's up, guys? We have a flat tire in Africa.
At least we have a place to pull over, eh?
See it.
Oh, that was a good shot.
Good one.
You can throw whatever more.
Throw that, John.
I want those, John.
Wow!
Oh, it got away,
What
brother.
a throw, Hunter!
That was really nice and easy.
What a blessing. Can we just leave it on the side of the road? Content get hit by a truck.
Is it illegal just to video someone's car?
What I learned from my grandparents and from my parents in this country, by God's grace, I'm trying to teach my children. The last 2 weeks I've been overwhelmed at what God is doing here in Togo. And there is one major thought that I keep thinking about over and over again. And that is, we should be faithful to do what God wants us to do every single day of our lives.
Well, we're here in the Lome airport and getting ready to go home. And this has been a trip, really maybe the trip of a lifetime, just super special. And not only just being able to come back to Togo after 35 years, but to spend it with my boys and to show them some of the places that I lived and the churches, and then just to talk ministry with them, and that was very special. Just to be in Palime and Lome and in Kara and see different people that the Lord used my parents and my grandparents in their life, and to see how God is blessing those churches. And I think the theme of the whole trip, just a constant reminder, is just a reminder to be faithful to the Lord wherever He places you, and to trust Him for the results. And that may take years, and it may take different people, not just you, but it may take people to come after you that God would use and God would bless. And from the National Hoops perspective, it was awesome that we have contacts now that people want us to come back and to do a tournament and for the future. And then just from a personal ministry perspective, just looking back, it was just wonderful to be able to spend this time as a family and to see what God has done here over the years, and to come back after 35 years and to see how God blesses the faithfulness of His people.